Week 43 on my road to Worlds. I'm going to try to do something different with the editing on this video, so might work, might not even be this video, but I'm going to try and do some different things just to make it a bit more interesting to watch rather than long sections of just silence. But anyway, to the training. This week I had a strength test with my coach. Got a new program now that I'm pretty much back up to full finger power and no injury, I guess. We're trying to get back on the hangboard, trying to get the finger strengthened up again. So my new training plan has a lot more finger intense stuff. I'm pretty keen to get back on it. States has been announced for 2 months from now, so I gotta, guess I gotta make up for lost time and really just knuckle down. So let's have a look at what this week has had in store for us. So I started with boulder. So I had a few goes on this boulder before I took the video. It was one of those boulders I didn't think was going to be as hard as it was. This move here took me this is the only move I actually dropped on the boulder. But then, I was able to figure it out. So just getting that heel really well on the left, and as soon as I hit the left hand, just kind of stabilizing myself on the right start. And then just campus the top move. This climb gave me a lot of grief. I was able to do the first move pretty well, and I'll talk about the first move in a sec, because that first move is something I'm actually pretty proud of, how quickly I was able to piece it together and figure it out. That second move, that's the bit that took me the most grief. You obviously just see me a couple times just going through it. But that first move, I'm quite happy with being able to give myself enough time to really set myself in that position. Pretty much not focusing on going sideways, but just focusing on jumping upwards. When I do the move again, you'll see I kind of grab the hold a little bit lower. And I'm really just focusing on standing up as high as I can instead of already being high. And that's normally a move that I would drop a few times before actually getting it, but I actually got it the first time and I didn't drop it once. So I'm very happy with that progression and being able to repeat it very easily. Here I really focused on, when I get that foot set, kind of just setting into that left foot a bit more on the volume, coming in and then shifting my weight a bit more. As you saw there, the first move was pretty well done, and then that foot was that. At this point, I was getting really annoyed at the boulder. And then I set myself up really well there, did the first move really well again, did that midsection really well, and now it's just a test of being patient, trusting the feet, not moving too quick, because I was sweating quite a bit at this point. So obviously that volume or that sloper isn't the best when your hand's sweaty, so just trying to find a position where I can really set myself up. And the crimp I'm going to there, you can see it just above the black hold. right in that top corner. It's a good crimp, but you don't really want to be going to it while falling out with wet hands. And again, this is just another move that I was very happy with how I did it on my, like, I guess second go trying it. Oh no, it was my first go. Just, yeah, I was really happy with how I moved on that boulder, except for that little bit in the start. This was just a fun little runny boulder that I wanted to try. Nothing too crazy. It was actually a lot easier than what I originally thought it was. So I repeated it a couple more times after that, which was nice. And then this was a boulder that I worked on with my coach after my strength testing, and it destroyed my skin. That left hand is pretty juggy, but if you catch it sliding out, it just becomes like a sloper with brand new texture, and it just destroys your skin. This was actually the first time that I stuck that move after working it for like 15 minutes probably. And this top section is actually a really cool top section. It just, you have to do it well. It's not too hard if you do it well, but if you do it wrong, it is well hard. So just, yeah, staying tight on the feet, making sure that you don't unnecessarily lose tension. The issue was when I got here, I don't know why, but my brain went just go to left foot and try and sit underneath the hold, even though the hold is kind of vertical. I don't count that as a top. It wasn't controlled. I ended up going up there afterwards and just going my right foot on, flagging, and it was the easiest possible position I could have been in. And then I just kind of gave it a few more goes without much success, except for this next go, so that one my foot just popped, and then yeah, this go was, I was just too tired. Just absolutely drained. Body didn't want to do body things pretty much. So yeah, that was this week of training. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Body's starting to move really well. I'm starting to get a bit more confidence in my hand to like fully go hard. So yeah, just gotta keep it up, really lock in for the next 2 months, and then hopefully that's enough to get me where I want to be in States. Stick around for the journey.